Good day everyone. Welcome back to Sign Learning. I'm back. So today I have a video for you to continue about the Android development. So our main goal is being shown on my screen. So as you can see here, we're going to explore and discover how to create the following. Alright. So how to have a certain control or UI on our screen. So let me minimize this, and I have prepared the codes for everyone to distribute this with you in time for when I finish the particular video. So what we're going to create is to have a certain button, image buttons, checkboxes, radio buttons, toggle button, rating bar, edit text, and button. So to start, this is also the name for our variables. Alright, to start, I created a project, and actually I can also proceed to the code here. If you can do the coding here, I think it is also a best practice if you can also do the coding in XML. However, the Android um, Studio certainly provides a means for us to do drag and drop functionality. So all you need to do is to click the poly, and let's increase the screen size. So the first should let's start by drag and drop the certain first two button. So here, this is how the alignment earlier, but take note, there is somewhat an error in terms of running this code. So say for example, if I'm going to run my code here, and certainly it it is actually acquiring some Gradle in order to load it in the emulator. So actually I already guided you in my previous video that we can use Nox player as our emulator, but this time I am going to run that particular code. While I am waiting, let me continue for some other functionality in my application. So yeah, I think it's already running. So if you notice here, the button is being on the top of the first button. So certainly because we didn't use the constraint. So to do that, all you need to do is to maximize the uses of this constraint. So this can certainly plot. Alright, this can certainly plot, okay, the position on our screen. So this is the idea, and you could also do the same way on this. Alright, and also at the bottom, and on the right side, and on the left side, also here. Alright, then align. Actually I will get again another, it will produce once again certain layout which is not the exact output that we're trying to have. So the best practice is to connect, or either to connect this on the right side, or you could connect this from this button. So the next thing that we're going to add is actually the this type of image. So to do that, we'll click on the part of buttons, and we have here the image button. So let's drag after the button 2, and here we can use to type camera. Alright, so in the camera, we're going to click OK, and there you go, we have the certain icon for this image button. Alright, and still perform the constraint as well. So for the proper positioning. Alright, so if we enter to our text here, it certainly creates those type of our layout. So this is the constraint, top button, so automatically generates those content. Okay, another one, I'm going to create a checkbox. So here I will drag it here, and I will use to manage the constraint. Alright, and at the bottom. So it is also a best practice if we still keep on testing our file. What is our layout looks like. So as you can see, still we get the right layout that we wanted to have. So I am still creating another icon here, or another checkbox here, or another control. That's it. So that's for the checkbox. Next, I'm going to create 3 radio boxes, or a radio button rather. Alright, so let me minimize this, and yeah, for the radio button, then let me radio group, that is radio group. Okay, so this will position through the constraint as well. And also, I will also give to you the code. I already compiled it in the Google Docs, and I will share to you through my GitHub account. Alright, so that's how you increase the size. Also, you need to enter another radio button, the second radio button, and manage the constraint as well. Manage our constraint. Alright, manage it, there you go. And yeah, actual coding, actual design. So from here we have another radio button. Alright, so from here we have another radio button. So from here, let's manage the constraint, let's manage the constraint, let's manage the constraint, and let's manage the constraint. So if we're going to check what is it looks like in our outputs, as you can see, we have the checkbox, we have the radio button here below. So go back on the design, let's try to see what is our output looks like. And also we need to have a certain, yeah, that's great. So we need to have a certain widgets. So I think that is the rating bar, and we're going to have this in our screen, the constraint. There you go. So that's it for the rating bar. Next is the toggle button. I forget the toggle button. Where's the toggle button? Here. So let's create a toggle button here after the radio button. Alright, there you go. So it's like you are playing it on our screen. Also, we have to create an edit text. So back on our text, we can also drag. Plain text is actually for multi-text. So text view is certainly the it's like the label. Alright. So let me manage to increase the size, that one. Okay, so this is just a text view. However, at some point we didn't need this, no, for the label. So I think the plain text is the requirement in our target. So where's our target? This one. So from here we can continue to manage the constraint from the top to bottom. Alright, and still we can check the output. Also, we will add another button here, and the constraint. Let's manage the constraint from both end, tops and bottom. Alright, so let's try to see what is the layout looks like. So there you go. I think we managed to create our file or our target layout. So after that, we can now proceed to our list folder. So under this folder, we have here the string. So under the string, we can add, alright, so we can add here string, the name of our app. It should be the Android UI, and it is being shown here. Here, we can name this into text. So from this portion, we can provide a certain name, btn underscore txt. Alright, then close, and from this we can have text. So here, go back on our layout from here. So from the attributes, we can minimize this for a while. From the attributes, we can point this into btn underscore txt. That's it, and refactor. So automatic in our code, it will also change to btn as the ID. And also from here, btn, let's check the error we have. So it seems that a name equal btn underscore text. It's not a valid resource. Yeah, let me continue. String name equal to btn underscore txt underscore image. Alright, close. Then we have here text image. So I think this one. I figured it out. So here we can just copy and go to our ID if you want. But later we can also do this. So from here, we can enter in this part. So I will teach you another way on how to refactor that, but including the certain text. So let me finish this for everything. Yeah, for all the controls that we have. So string, we have the btn image, which is this one, btn image pointed to the camera. btn image, then we have here this will be take shots. Alright, then we have the string name equal btn, okay, btn this time we have to name this into toes. Alright, then we have to name this into toes. So if we go back here, let's find the btn toes, this one, the bottom part. Alright, so all the buttons, that is the best practice, must be provided in all the related buttons, all the related control. So next we have to continue in the checkboxes. This time I'm going to name it cbx underscore fruit. Alright, then this will be fruit. So I think better if I could copy, if I can copy the next series of code, and this will be cbs meet this time, and the name will be meet. Alright, let me copy. So next for checkboxes, we have the 3 radio button underscore 1. So the first button, let's try to give a name 1. Okay, the next. So this will be 2, and this will be 2. This will be 3. This will be 3. So this is all about the radio button, and we have to add another one. So for power, which is the toggle, so let's name that as toggle btn underscore power, and this time we can name this into power button. Alright, continue for the last one. I think that is the editable text for the message, and it will name as enter message. So if you notice here, we name this enter message. So the next thing that we're going to do is to change the values of each control as shown in certain value. So for instance, in the take shots, this will be btn image. For the power, we can consider the toggle btn power, and editable text. However, we are already done it. So go back on our design. This is what I am trying to tell you about the certain text, and certainly we have the default actually. Right, so that is not the file. So we have the default actually. From here, it's still the button, so we needed to change this into text as what we write in the string XML here. So from each, we can proceed to the text and just type ampersand string and select that certain name. I think that is text, and as you can see, it was changed to text this time. Alright, then this one will be add string, meaning I am used to locate the name that I have from there. So for the text image, then this one expect we don't have a certain name for this, but the variable should be something like ibtn underscore image. That's it. So the variable should needs to refactor. Okay, next for the checkboxes, so we needed to, yeah, this one is btn text, this one is also, yeah, after locating here automatic as well as the id. So as well as the, after locating here as well as the id, still we can change the id, the variable name. So from here we can type string, then cbx fruit. There you go. Sorry, this will be cbx, the other one, and this one it should be string cbx fruit. Alright, so let's increase the size to make it visible while in the emulator, and this will be string rbtn1 string rbtn2. I think we provide a name that does not match the requirement. Alright, so as you can see here, yeah, it's already two. So add string btn3. Okay, then this one we can name this into r bar underscore star. That's it. Refactor. And this one, I think we have here the specific name, string string editable text. I suppose we have the name like that. Let's check here. This one, etext. So from here, string and etext. Alright, and last we have an string. This will be btn toast, btn I think we don't have name it here. So for the btn toast, it is supposed to be named like this. And go back here, here is actually btn toast. Let me figure it out how it happens. There is an error. btn toast seems that couldn't find the btn toes. btn, only the three. String btn, just the three. So let me change this. btn, this is btn toes, btn underscore toes, and we have the name toes. So go back here, let us try. So locate btn, there you go, we have it already. So in our code, still all those things was actually changed. So from the checkbox, however, here it's not really being organized. So I think we can change this. We can manage to insert it here for the checkbox 1. Alright, so I think the ID it didn't change as well as the ID. So cbx fruit, so Android ID, yeah, the text was changed. Let me check one by one. So this is btn text, this is btn image, this is btn, there you go. It's because of only the text that we have changed here. So cbx underscore fruit, that is the name. And this one, yeah, refactor, and this one cbx underscore meet. Alright, then refactor. So this one also, we needed to change this into rbtn underscore 1, refactor, rbtn underscore 2, and still as for refactor, rbtn underscore 3, it will ask for refactor as well, rbtn star. This one, we needed to change this into txt underscore message. That's it. And this one, we needed to change this into btn underscore for that to speak now. Alright, so I think it is for the first part of the certain demo, but in terms of text button, this one I'm going to create this into, since this is a text button, if you notice, this is a text image rather. So in order to have an email here, just locate first that btn image and add the code. So after this, so we can just add Android drawable left at Android drawable IC dialog email, the first option. So let us go back here. Yeah, I think we already got our correct output. I hope this is the correct output that we are trying to, the desired output that we want. So again, we have the text, Let me compare here. We have the text, we have the text image, we have the text shots, we have the fruit, we have the meat. Okay, so it seems that it is not properly positioned well. Alright, then also we have the button 1, button 2, button 3, and also we have the rating star, the editable text, the BTN tools, and the toggle button. So let me check this. I think we forgot to set this into TBTN power, the ID. TBTN underscore power. Alright. And the text can clearly follow string from the string. This will be TBTN power. Alright, so let's check our output if all the layout is properly positioned on our screen. So I think we get the correct output, and this will be the part 1 of my demo. See you for the part